Hello. Uh-oh. No, don't do this to me now. Okay. Well, at least we get to listen to the music, right? We got a frozen screen for a bit. Hey, what's going on? One of these Ejacadash here. Go ahead and start my intro now, I guess. That's funny. Uh-oh. It's a bit sluggish booting up today. What's going on? Yeah, exactly. Just before this, I was also watching like a little video of this one gal on Facebook who has like a bunch of ragdoll kittens, and it's just like Pearl's ragdolls, and they're just the cutest things. And honestly, and she's a very attractive lady herself, but that's beside the point. Gosh, I love the opening music. So at the end of last episode, we had the introduction of our new enemy, namely in the game, namely Chaos. Because, as I suspected, the Tyranids, like the Orcs, were a decoy faction. And the real big bads are here, namely Chaos. Which, of course, it's gonna be Chaos, right? But, you know, I have heard, like I said, I have heard there is gonna be a third Space Marine game, and to me, the most likely candidate for bad guys are going to be the Necrons, but I'm kind of hoping they're not going to do it like 3 times in a row. It's like, oh, actually, the Chaos are the real big bads in this game. That said, it seems like So the bad guy, the chaos in the first Warhammer seemed, or not Warhammer, Space Marine, seemed more like just general chaos. Like they were all, like all the chaos gods were represented in some way, shape, or form. This one though is just Tzeentch. Because the guys I'm going to be fighting apparently are 1,000 Suns. So, yeah, maybe. And also, Gadriel is getting a bit more suspicious of me, naturally. And now everybody's kind of freaking out because of the little episode I'd had. Because once we were at the crash site and we discovered it was chaos. Which I don't know, you might have missed, you might have also missed me rescuing that Adeptus Mechanicus guy. But the whole time he's just roasting us and we're just like, you know, one of them goes, I've had more pleasant conversations with orcs, or, you know, it was kind of a bonding moment with my dudes. But because the Adeptus Mechanicus Archmagos is like, you know, just constantly like, you know, you're, you know, whatever is suboptimal, and just like, spare me your insults. It's like, I'm not insulting, I'm merely, I'm not insulting, I'm merely giving an analysis or whatever. Or whatever, and, but yeah, so there was the crash site, and there was some weird device that had this weird black smoke stuff emitting from it, which I can only imagine is warp stuff, which then I was like ranting at the end of the last episode. I was just ranting about the Imperium, being like, oh, we're like, you know, we're rescuing like these guys, like the Inquisition or Adeptus Mechanicus guys, and they're messing with the warp. But then Titus, like, you know, gets kind of like in the crossfire or something, or like he's like handling stuff, and then he's like, oh, actually, you know, you're doing just fine without, or you're. It's like,
in haste to keep up with increased strain, let a single boat be left untightened. You will be supported by my priests, but your absolute attention is expected at all times.
Okay. I'm just like, but then Titus gets blamed for something that you guys were messing with in the first place. So I was just like, yeah, I was a little uptight, but anyway. Uh-oh. How's the connection? Oh boy. Okay. Oh no! Crap. Great. What's with it today? It's not wanting to play ball. Alright. Fine. Alright. Let's boot her back up. Try to, anyway. So annoying! Anyway. Yeah. Um. Yeah, just given how things are going. Also, yeah. Yeah, they seem to do a total overhaul on how YouTube looks these days. Or yeah, they did some kind of big update on how stuff looks. So, yeah, the chaplain dude also, yeah. It's like word got around rather quickly. Oh yeah, well yeah, the I forgot. Yeah, so what kind of happened was Titus like got like super like kind of got weak or hurt or something. Like he just like he was nearing like this object which seemed to be using like warp energy and stuff or whatnot, and he just got like weak and he's like and might have been the Rubicon surgery or whatever, which is what turned him into an Astartes, and Gadriel in particular is like, wait, why was he put into battle so soon, like so quickly after such a grievous surgery? And like it was only like 2 days or something. Oh yeah, and yeah, we talked to Captain Akaran, and yeah, there's so Nozick, the Archmagos of the Adeptus Mechanicus that we're helping for a bit, was working on this top secret project called Aurora, which apparently is a weapon of some sort. And the current theory or understanding is that Chaos appeared because they were interested in the weapon or whatnot. Okay, smoother than before. Bink video game. I beg your pardon. After I play through this, I do have another Warhammer game I can play. It's called Bolt Gun, and it's you're an Ultramarine again, but the way it's done is it's intentionally designed like a boomer shooter. So that'll be interesting. I've seen a little bit of that gameplay as well, so. Oh, okay. It took me rather embarrassingly long to realize that the upside down Omega symbol for the Ultramarines is supposed to double as a U. However, interestingly enough, it's also kind of the symbol for Darkseid. The super big bad of like the DC universe. The Thanos before Thanos was a thing.
Servitor, your efficiency levels are below optimal. Explain.
Damage.
Define the damage.
Spine compromised.
Have you not received pain suppressants?
Suppressants administered. Damage severe.
Report to the surgical bay. If we cannot replace the discs, you'll be put to some other use.
Compliance.
Ugh. Stop it! Oh. Interesting. Machinus Divinitus Avarax Morius Loser. The only individual with the knowledge to continue Project Aurora is missing. Access the Mechanicus Conjugator or Cogitator in the Tyranid-occupied facility on Avarax and acquire Luz's location. Objective: infiltrate the Adeptus Mechanicus facility, ascertain the location of Morius Luze. Rise above the common grit and labor of the layman. Gaze down and study them as you might ants. Know in the most something sense. Know in the most limited. Now the Omnissiah looks upon. It's very small. Oh yeah. Avarax.
This is as close as I can get you. You'll need to take the cargo elevator from here. Fox in when you're ready to leave.
Understood.
Oh.
Thanks, brother.
So are we technically kind of in space? Or we're like in the exosphere?
The lab is within that spire. There's the cargo. Hell of a fight. We should be down there with the rest of the company. We will be soon enough.
What fun. Alright. Where to? Ah, here we are. Can I roll it? Does gravity affect this thing? Yay! Fun. Oh. Wow. This game is gorgeous. I just want to, can we just appreciate that? Wow.
repairs are incomplete. Please conduct holy maintenance.
The elevator is broken. We
Yeah,
must find a
apparently.
way to restore power.
Ah, great.
Repair the elevator.
Operation without full repair is unwise. You may override safety protocols via the control room at your own risk.
There. The main entrance is destroyed. I found an alternate route. Plotting now. Check your display.
Engine Seer, your cogitator has remained idle for 3 hours. Please resume your defined functions.
Oh my gosh.
Warning. This is an active work area. It is closed to undesignated attendants until lift repairs are complete.
Very rarely do I feel I should trust a floating, like, robo thingy-mabobber that talks. Just saying.
All this destruction. And not a Tyranid in sight. They're here. Watching.
Yeah, I mean, there's the spore right there, so... Ooh. Oh wait, I've already got the power sword, right? Oh, I don't?
This will serve me well.
Sweet. Got an electrical sword.
Tyranids! Give no quarter.
But what about a dime?
These are leftovers. Restocking.
What's in here? Multi-melta. Close range, high-powered thermal weapon.
Restocking.
Grenade. Ooh. Medic stem thingy-mabobber. Said it once, I'll say it again. One of the things that I do like about Warhammer
Of action.
that makes me
The controls are out. We'll find another method. We
That-
will meet victory, one way or another.
that does make me like smile smugly one way or smile smugly is just that it's one of, if not the only franchise I can think of really where sci-fi franchise really where like normally in sci-fi humans are grossly, you know, the underdog or something, right? And so it's like, you know, oh, it's like the Covenant are here, or oh, like the Zerg are here, or, you know, things like that. Ooh. But in this franchise, rather uniquely, instead it's like, oh, the humans are here, you know, that is like the dreaded, you know, that's like the thing that people dread in this universe or something. I mean, well, really, anybody, really, but...
This is too easy. Over the rooftops ahead.
You just had to say something, didn't you, Chiron? Okay. Now, of course, there are plenty of other things to be scared of, like the Tyranids and the, you know, Drukhari and all that, or Chaos, but still, it's always like, ha ha ha. Who's laughing now?
Have the high ground. Then take it from them.
They underestimate our power! Anyway. Oh. Don't try it, Titus. Ow. Shock grenade.
Loading up. Grip controls ahead, brother. This will get us to the objective.
Oh, silly me. Well, to be fair, we are also the... we are also superhumans, but all the same, you know.
Gears are grinding like an old contraption. Could take a while.
You typically don't want something grinding like a... Okay. And you typically don't want that because, well, things work. Like, things work for the orcs because of their power of belief, not because of actual, like, competent engineering. Oh boy.
Throwing something.
Gotcha.
The Emperor protects. Another one dead.
Nice.
My lord, we may now cross the bridge. Proceed to the objective.
All right.
Munitions secured. Grabbing equipment.
I think I said last time. It's like, meanwhile, they're like, this guy always just announcing what he's doing. What does he think he is, in an anime or something?
Sir, you seem to be at full strength again. Did the apothecaries identify the cause of your collapse? Focus on the mission, Sergeant. As you wish, my lord. Incoming mines!
I mean, well, ah! Okay. All right. Ah! Work with me, game. Boy. It's really struggling today. Not sure why. Well, guess it's whoa. Okay. So on the one hand, yeah, it does make sense for him to just be like, "Hey, just focus on the mission. Don't worry about me." But I mean, like, I think Titus might have like a couple of other reasons. Yeah, I think so. A couple of other reasons why he, wants him to just, or doesn't want to answer that. I think one, because, well, the answer to that is no, they didn't. And, well, if he admits that no, he didn't, that'll give Gadriel more cause for concern. Right? But then the other reason would be he might know, I think Titus knows, like, okay, like it was possibly linked to that whole thing with Chaos or something, so, and the warp and whatnot, so, yeah, in that case, I'm gonna try to pause this. Yeah, for real. I mean, like, yeah, they are still, yeah, like, you know, it got redacted that he was a Black Shield in the Death Watch, which basically is dishonorably being put in there because of, like, you know, he had been previously investigated for seemingly being corrupted by chaos, even though he, you know, proved himself otherwise. But yeah, there's just a bunch of suspicion and stuff, you know. Oh dear. What is with it today? Alright, well. I think maybe... Oh, now that... now that I was actually exiting out of it, now all of a sudden it was like, oh, you know, oh, never mind, you know, you can work. And it's like, well, too late. Alright, well. So something just occurred to me. I hope I'm right as to what's going on. But, the thing that occurred to me, what might actually be going on, since this game's save progress and stuff is all based on a server rather than actually, you know, saving to your computer. And so, with that being the case, I just noticed, like, my little, like, like this little there's like a little what is it, like a Wi-Fi extender thingamabobber that's in my room. I believe that's what it is or something. And it wasn't showing a light or something, and I think if memory served me, we actually did have a power outage at some point because my fan, like for a split second, yeah, so it might actually just be a connection issue. Yeah, it might actually be a connection issue rather than like a memory issue of some sort, you know? Memory, RAM, you know what I mean? Phi. Work hard. So I was reminded that Mars is actually the home world of the Adeptus Mechanicus. That's not to say that they aren't human, because they are humans, albeit heavily cyborged or heavily cybernetic. But rather, it's just they, like, you know, the humans at some point had settled on Mars, and the Adeptus Mechanicus called Mars home. Control room. So then when, like...
The control room is on the other side of that door.
So then when the Magos was mentioning only such knowledge has, like, you know, graced the summit of Olympus Mons.
Use the controls to restore power.
And I'm like, oh wait, Mars, right.
It worked. Let's get down there. Practical. There's a shortcut to the east. Good. Proceed.
AWS? No.
What motive have to attack this facility? They have no need for the technology. They're like seeds carried by the wind. Their only motive is to devour and expand.
Yeah, pretty much. That's a good way of putting it.
Resupplying.
Bolt sniper rifle. Bolt rifle. Stalker bolt rifle. Scoped high powered semi-automatic. rifle. Fully automatic precision rifle.
Let us get to work.
Well, it seems to be smoother now that I've booted that little thing back up, so... But maybe that's just because there's not a lot of activity going on at the moment, but... Then again, the amount of the times that it went dead were actually not... When lots of stuff was going on.
Cut them down. Let us get to work.
Ah.
Xenos spotted.
You don't say. I would say we took out each other, but technically only I took out him, so.
Come forth and be slaughtered.
What's going on? Oh. Oh, you did that to me, did you?
The Emperor protects.
Ooh. Dear me.
Loading up. Toxins assail my senses.
Oh boy. I'm down. I'm about to go down.
Enemy destroyed. Clear that obstruction. Yes, sir. Switching magazine.
Oh. Oh dear. I'm out of stim packs. Typical.
Munitions secured.
Oh. Oh, I can't. I was about to be like, I want to go back and grab that other rifle I just left, but it's too late. Shock grenade. Ooh, I do like the Oculus,
They
though.
will not get past this.
Well, only way forwards is downwards.
Board!
Inception be like.
Care to see who can slay more Xenos, Brother Chiron? You wish for me to humiliate you again, brother?
Hmm? Oh. Ravener? What is a Ravener doing here? Thank you. Thank you much.
I am in your debts.
Mortal wound. Incapacitation alert. The next time your health reaches 0, you will die. Oh, dear. So I can't be... Oh. Okay. I was wondering, I was like, hold on. That's different. The mortal wound bit. So Gadriel and Chiron are doing the whole legless Gimli thing there. They're taking count. The question is, which one of them will take down a really big bad, and the other will be like, that still only counts as one. Also, can you stop moving, please? Anyway, that's very gross. You are disgusting. Oh, hey, it's like a power lifter thing. Huh? It's like a cross between an ST. It's like a cross between an AT-ST and the power loader from Aliens, which is the same thing that like Ellen Ripley uses to fight the Queen Xenomorph. I don't call this reference.
Restocking.
Is there a med stem I can get? Heavy bolt rifle, mid-range. I like this thing. No. Oh, but that's a med stem.
Recovering.
But that doesn't take care of my mortal wound. That is a problem.
This platform's very exposed. Expect a bumpy ride. If I'm not mistaken, you've had bad luck with cargo elevators. That was a long time ago. I prefer not to discuss it. At least you made it out alive, which is more than we can say for the orcs.
I do recall you saying something about orcs. Oh, gargoyles.
Unfortunate for them.
Moving platform. Fight. Classic. Oh.
Protect those chains. Need to reload.
What? Oh. Hi there. How do you do? Oh! Oh, there are 3 of you. Oh my gosh.
Gargoyles attacking the chains.
Alright. Where are the...
They never learn. They are charging the chains. The chains are taking a beating.
Yeah, well, so was I a while ago.
One moment, brothers.
Oh, I healed my mortal wound. Awesome. That's good. That's something you don't hear every day. My mortal wound has been healed. Anyway. Oh. Ah! Oh. Oh, great. Something is powering up these Tyranids.
They harry the chains.
They harry the chains? What does that mean? Ah! Ah. Alright, hang on.
A fine gift from Overwatch on the lift mechanisms.
Excuse me, do you mind? Yeah, that's what you get.
Another one dead. Munitions secured. This way. Very good. Resupplying.
Nice, 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 nice. Alright.
Not today, Cetus. You fought admirably.
Mechanicus facility. Guess we're going through here. Are there grenades they could pick up? It's an ammo box. Ah, here we are.
Grabbing equipment.
Wow.
Facility in lockdown. Nothing's getting through that door. Ventilation tunnels? Checking. One floor down. Let's go.
Ah, vents. Classic. Or, to quote Sigourney Weaver in Galaxy Quest, ducts? Why is it always ducts? There'll be a slight drop. Whoa! Anyway.
Written in blood on Nozick's Thunderhawk. Imura. Do not speak it, brother. The words of the archenemy hold dangerous power. One should not dismiss any data that may be relevant. Have you ever faced the arch-enemy, Sergeant?
Regrettably, I have not.
Then I suggest you listen to your brother.
I see. The arch enemy is something they call chaos. What's up here? Oh, did you notice that detail? It's like when I'm running downhill, I like lean back. That's actually a very cool detail, very nice detail. Because, I mean, physically, if I was just leaning forward, running downhill, I mean, this armor is very heavy. So, you know.
Involved. Might we not encounter them here?
I hope we do. I wish to have words with those traitors.
My blood raises at the thought of them.
They'll be counting on your hatred. Be sure they don't use it against you.
Yeah. I see, yeah, it's like either Gadriel betrays me at some point, like Leandros did, or he ends up dying as, like, you know, he realizes I'm actually okay, and then he, like, sacrifices himself or something. I don't know, I just see one of two scenarios happening, and neither of them is
I am his until death.
particularly great. Or Gadriel becomes so, like, angered from, like, you know, fighting chaos or something, he ends up dying that way too, but whatever the case. Oh, hey, a ladder. Can I use it? Well, thanks a lot. I finally noticed a ladder in a game, and I can't use it. If you know, you know.
Down here.
Let's put up a fight here.
Well, now Leandros really just, I mean, he took matters into his own hands and brought the Inquisition here. Like when the Inquisitor was like, you know, he's like, his injuries appear chaos inflicted. You are certain of this charge? And so, yeah, it was his idea to bring the Inquisition here in the first place. So,
Those fight every crevice. How far to the cogitator?
With no direct route. But take longer than I'd like.
does Chiron have the map? Are you parodying something? But But yes, Leandros was the reason the Inquisition showed up at the end of the first Space Marine in the first place. Because he's just like, nobody can be exposed to the warp and not be corrupted.
They're plotting something. These insects be capable of. These are mere drones.
Then what guides them?
The hive
A
mind.
worthy adversary.
This place is a labyrinth. I think I'm going back on myself now. I mean, you know, the Inquisition, you know, the Inquisition, they're, you know, it's like we're a simple faction. Somebody accuses somebody of heresy, we show up. Also, this thing is written in binary. It seems to be anyway. I wonder if that actually says anything. Oh, nice. You're actually pushing the...
More tyrannid filth. Sleeping worlds with their very presence.
Yeah, it's really funny. I mean, funny in that it's not, but it's also fun. It is kind of hilarious. It's like the Adeptus Mechanicus. I've mentioned this before in like the first Space Marine, but it's like the Adeptus Mechanicus and the Necrons are like sort of opposite of each other. It's like the Necrons, they're like living machines basically, because they're like, they lost their souls or something and they became like immortal living machines and whatnot. And they're actually made of metal, like living metal and stuff. And it's like, so they have nothing organic about them whatsoever. So it's like the Adeptus Mechanicus, they see the Necrons are basically what the Adeptus Mechanicus strive to be. But meanwhile, the Necrons are like, no, guys, like you don't know what you're doing. Like you really don't want this. No, just keep your organic stuff. It's fine. But like, lol. What's this stuff? It's like the Adeptus Mechanicus, they like take the... It's like they take the verse of like putting, like, you know, mortifying the flesh, except they take that a little literally, and their spirit, and instead of having a redeemed spirit, instead they seek it's like machinery or something, like seeking to mortify the flesh and become a machine. That's kind of them.
For a nearby access terminal. The machine spirit is being disconnected. Resetting now.
No, you're gonna have to spell this out. I kind of had a long day at work.
What happened? Power's down. Must be the reset. Listen.
Oh, great.
Ready your bolters. They're coming. Watch your back.
Oh, great. Cool. Fight in the dark. Oh, it was that invisible guy, I think. I think it was one of those invisible dudes.
The lictor is dead.
Oh, right, of course. Andros has ordered us to take you down.
See through the door.
Yes, Leon, yeah. Really like that voice actor. Smooth voice. Yeah, yeah, that totally went over my head.
Here, brothers.
Andros' enemy is my enemy.
We're at the databanks.
Expect heavy resistance.
They wish to interfere with our objective.
Our objective is of no concern to them. Their only wish is to kill us.
I don't think I did, no, although I am familiar with the legend of John Henry. I'm sure that's fine.
This will serve me well.
Oh. Well, the impression I was doing was the monkey or ape guy. Curious. Like, Andrew was his name. Uh-oh. Oh.
Do not get caught when it charges at you.
Come and meet your end, vile beast.
This is the thing. This was the monster that made me have to get the Rubicon surgery. Like it like mortally stabbed me, but the surgery saved me life. He's mad. Of course, you know, they're right next to it, but they're perfectly fine. Because that's how that... Oh wait, actually. They're actually losing health though. Because even the game at this point is like, okay, that's a bit unreasonable. Ah! Boy, you look extra menacing with the scary eyes. Ah! Help! Oh boy.
Restocking.
Ah! Oh, I do have a... I do have a, like, an auto revive. Oh! Yeah, not this time, buddy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's gruesome.
Xenos Hulk brought down. Need to reload. I thought a beast of that stature would offer more sport.
It was outnumbered. I once faced a Carnifex alone, with nothing but a bolt pistol. That was sport.
Well, I am glad to share in the glory of this kill.
Dear me. Oh boy, man. Is there a med kit somewhere? I could use a med kit.
Munitions secured.
Kind of busted up the archives a little bit, but ooh.
Stabilizing vitals.
Let's see how you fare against our new ships. You can't beat me. I got a better ship.
Let us hope the data center is intact. Can we access losers tracking data from another system?
Apparently not. It's this or nothing.
Yeah, the guy we're finding is a real loser. Am I right? Anyway, yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Let's just say, this whole game has been this so far, but let's just say, after that, you really should have just gotten, like the voice going, fatality, you know? Like, finish him! What is that, like a drill bit? Or gearbox? What is that? Yeah, there are a bunch of like actual legit candles just like strung about, everywhere.
It's a waste of human life. It does not surprise me. The Adeptus Mechanicus so willingly make monsters of themselves.
Hey, I second that. Or I'll drink to that. Specifically, I'll drink Red's Hard Apple. What the frick?
Target destroyed. Restocking.
Oh, there's a servo skull thingy.
Door function inoperable. Adjust pathing.
Xenos, they have us boxed in. A mistake they will soon regret. Got you.
I really like this one. I really like this bolter in particular because
Corridor cleared for transit. Advanced by the Omnissiah's will.
oh sweet, because it's like this cross between a sniper and a machine gun. Radioactive. So I should just, you know, fire it. I should just shoot at it right now. Okay. It's funny. I was like kind of like actually holding it up to aim or something just as I was saying that. It's pretty funny. This might actually be the way I'm supposed to go, so let me check this way first. Excuse me. Ooh, data slate.
This is great. The core of the reactor. There is so much beauty in its instability. These machines only keep the world from enjoying their beauty.
Captain, permission to speak.
What plagues your mind, Corporal?
Captain, intelligence reports that the Tyranids are on their way.
Roll up units in key corridors. Let's get them closer.
But
Do it, Corporal. Do not question my authority. Their authority.
I beg your pardon.
A fine gift from the Forge.
It's like a plasma rifle? I'll give it a shot. No pun intended. Such beauty in its instability. What is wrong with you? Hey, whoa. I'm gonna take that personally in a minute. It does make me look extra cool, I will say.
No sign of the archenemy.
Maybe they've been and gone.
Maybe they're not involved after all.
Stick to what you know, brother.
I'm merely observing the data, as I am taught to do by the Codex Astartes.
Now, see, the
Volkite reactor, still running.
Let's hope the machine spirit has it under control. A meltdown will be catastrophic.
We'll disable it once we have the data.
Now, see, the last time somebody was hitting me with the Codex Astartes, that was Leandros, so... excuse me? Access the cogitator. No, I don't think I will. Oh, never mind.
I awaken.
Lieutenant Titus, Ultramarines, 2nd Company.
Enter your command.
Locate Marius Luz.
Access denied. Access rights granted. Establishing locus. Agarax. The city. Temple of Fascian.
Vitals are elevated.
I'll box for a Thunderhawk.
Wait. Open file Project Aurora.
Register intention and requisition.
Open the file.
Open applesauce. Reconstruction. Raya. Drogon.
Open file reconstruction.
Brother, those are classified.
Wait, Drogon was in the first game, wasn't he?
No. It was destroyed. Mechanicus fools.
Warping?
Display current location of artifact.
Warning. Volkite reactor unstable. Meltdown imminent.
This whole place will collapse onto the city beneath us.
Get them off the core.
Well,
They
like
are
in...
throwing themselves into the reactor. We must shut it down before they destabilize it further.
Yeah, it's a Wreck-It Ralph moment.
Non-compliance. Remote circuits are fused. Manual override required.
Explain.
Emergency disengagement mechanisms are located on the reactor platform.
Clear a path to those controls.
But yeah, in like Adventures in Odyssey, it's still not really explained that much what applesauce even did. The most you really saw of what it could do was like, well, one of the things was it could basically shut down stuff, almost kind of effectively act as an EMP in a sense, and then it could also kind of manipulate other power related stuff, I think. But at the end of the day, it never really was explained much what it could do. It was left a mystery. Because it ended up getting, like, Mr. Whitaker ends up erasing it at some point because, like, the search for it just ends up causing so much havoc by Dr. Blackguard.
Jettisoning Volkite pylon. Stand by.
Here they come. Keep them off that reactor.
They're like, ooh, shiny blue electrical light. I want to go touch it. Zzz. We have a bug zapper at work, actually. Whoop. Whoa! Well, they will attract mosquitoes as well.
They destabilize the core!
Reactor remains unstable. Disengage additional pylons.
A StarCraft reference?
Move to the next console. Okay.
You must construct additional pylons.
Jettisoning Volkite pylon. Stand by.
Which it is funny
How
if they
many
did
pylons
actually.
remain engaged?
One Volkite pylon maintains the reactor.
It is.
Disengage it.
Unable to comply. Temperatures have fused remote circuits. Manual intervention required.
Oh boy.
Drone, damn it! They are making another push. Intercept.
Throne, damn it. What? Oh my gosh. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, it is actually funny if they actually did erase it, because you know, again, the connection to applesauce or the
The
reference.
beast craves death, brothers.
There's something. Aha!
Going for it. Watch for the psychic blast. Light a primer. If they hit the reactor again, it's over.
Reactor approaching critical failure. Meltdown imminent. Disengage remaining pylon to complete shutdown sequence.
Which is
Activate
where?
those controls now.
Oh, there it is.
Volkite pylon jettisoned. Reaction has entered entropic decay.
That was the last of them.
Backup generators have been awakened. Non-essential systems returning to hibernation.
No sign of Tyranids. The smell of burnt ichor is enough.
We have what we came for. Move to the extraction zone.
Do we though? Kind of have a feeling that Titus either knows or suspects that like Aurora uses warp energy in the weapon, and he's just kind of fed up with it, or he's just kind of like, we have to destroy it or whatever. I would imagine that's his motive for wanting to know about Aurora. Oh. Do we still not have... We still don't know where Luza is. Or is he dead now, or what? See, I think each one of those studs on Titus's head, I think, means it's like 50 years of service. Target acquired. Ascertain the location of Marias. Lose it. And so he's got 4 of them, which means that he's over 200 years old, or at least 200. And Chiron doesn't have a single one, which means he's not yet 50, I think. I might be in trouble for trying to access
Lieutenant,
the file.
what did you see in those Mechanicus files? A record of extreme foolishness. Explain.
Warp.
You may direct that request to our captain.
I did see warp.
Give me a tactical overlay of the city.
Captain!
A minute.
The Adeptus Mechanicus must be stopped.
What?
If they trigger the weapon, the results could be catastrophic.
And what makes you suddenly an expert on Mechanicus research?
They're using an artifact to power the weapon. I've seen it before, on a planet named Graia. A traitor by the name of Nemroth called it a fragment of the Dark God's power that almost destroyed the planet.
Graia. Titus, the Mechanicus are acting on orders approved by the Primarch. And here are you, talking of Graia, of all places.
Damn it, Captain. If Chaos is here, if they get their hands on this thing...
Enough!
It's out of
I
sync.
will hear no more on the subject. Now, did you get a location for Luz?
Aye, sir.
Then get down there and find him!
Oh boy.
There are those who would see you sent back to the Inquisition.
Hey.
Tread carefully, brother.
Maybe it's not going to be Gadriel who, like, turns on me. Maybe it'll be my own captain, actually. So is Graia... Was Graia the planet in the first game? I don't remember the name of the planet in the first game.
30% of the planet's surface. Mostly in the outskirts of the hive cities. But at least one district is already completely overrun.
Our bombardment cannons are loaded and ready, sir.
Widespread destruction would undermine our defense. We have a surgical solution in progress. Continue to monitor the disbursement of the Tyranid forces.
Yes, Captain.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, just the little laser projectors. Yeah. I am wondering though what Chiron and Gadriel are thinking. Oh. Things are getting laggy again. Oh yeah. It's showing it's giving me like a low connection to the server indicator. Yeah, so I think my theory was correct as far as why it's lagging badly. It's a connection issue. I mean, I have been dropping a few frames today, but all right. All right. Well. Looks like I'll have to exit the game again, so we'll be right back. You know, talking through the break. Well, I'll hold that thought. I'll be right back. So, something I was just thinking about, like to piggyback off of that thought I had, which was like, well, heck, maybe it's not Gadriel who turns on me or something. Maybe it's my own captain. Well, to expound further on that idea, I was just reminded how the way the campaign is set up, it's set up so that you could have two other people playing with you, and one of them plays Gadriel, the other plays Chiron. So maybe Titus will get in trouble for, doing the right thing, but he'll have two other buddies with him this time. Like, maybe Gadriel actually will, see the see the logic, and you know, it's like, hey, maybe Titus is actually onto something here. You know? Oh crap! This time it crashed. Gosh darn it! Yeah, we're having all sorts of problems today, aren't we? I would say last time around was without incident, but technically that's not true. Very interesting. Very interesting. Just wondering how this will go. Oh boy. Classic. Just the Imperium using something they shouldn't be using. And then, you know, blaming you for being curious why they're using said thing. Or saying it's your fault for pointing it out, you know. Speaking of, like, or just thinking about, you know, like Titus and how he's like able to resist the warp and whatnot, and remain unscathed. Reminds me, or with that in mind, I'm kind of in the mood to like start making theories again. And one of them in particular revolves around, I guess, you know, it's like the current project name will just be The Will of the Chozo. But it might end up being called the Quiet Robe Question, but it actually deals with like X infection and stuff like that, and maybe Titus will open up to what happened to him before on like in the events of the first one, and maybe Chiron at least will be like, oh, okay, and maybe Gadriel will hesitate at first, but or you know be hesitating and stuff, but then he'll I don't know. Like I said, like maybe Gadriel will, you know, maybe I've got trauma from Leandros or whatever, and like you know, I'm suspicious of Gadriel being suspicious of me, which he is, but like maybe Gadriel actually ends up being, you know, a pretty swell guy, you know. Which I hope he does, just cause, you know. I like the cut of his jib. Leandros, I didn't like the cut of his jib. But I already knew going in that Leandros would betray Titus, so. Alright. I'm going in, boys. Alright.
Damn them. After everything that happened.
Do not keep us in the dark.
It is not your concern.
You criticize the captain for withholding intelligence, and yet you treat us to the same evasive obscurity.
Stray words have cost me dearly.
So you do not trust us?
Brothers, calm yourselves, lest you face the chaplain's censure.
I think Gadriel, he does want to understand, like, you know, even though he is afraid. Uh-oh. Again? Already? Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh. No! Showing bad connection again. Frick. Frick, 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 frick. Really don't want to cut it. I really don't want to just cut it here. Or like, I really don't want to just end it here, but might have to unless it clears up a bit, you know? No. It's like a command from earlier, just finally registering. I was like, well, why am I moving? Yeah, you see that, right? It's in the top right. Shows like a bad connection symbol. Man. Also, yeah, just I mean, Gadriel does have a point, but at the same time, just, you know. Ah. I have also been dropping frames this stream, which I don't think I did last time. So that may also, yeah. Guess tonight just wasn't really a great time, or... What a terrible place to... Yeah. We might just have to... Yeah, we might just have to call it for today, which... That's a darn shame. But Since just playing the game is all linked to connection to a server, which by all accounts, just my actual connection, like, to the internet seems fine. But, like, you know, my actual connection to the internet seems fine, but it's just my connection to the server isn't very good. Yeah, I don't know. Well. Oh well. Yeah. That sucks. Oh well. Well, we'll go ahead and call it here, I guess, and hope for better connection next time around. So, thank you all so much for watching. As always, God bless, and hope to see you all next time. Ciao. Unless, hang on. Did it just connect again? Wait, hang on. Wait.
Look.
Wait. Never mind. Hold up. False. Okay, you've heard of a false start. There's a false end. Also, what?
I hope they survived.
Did you see that emergency landing earlier? Never have I seen a Thunderhawk return in such fashion.
See it? I had to extinguish it. The heat melted the servitor on duty before it even realized it was in danger.
Thrown? What about the crew?
Astartes, they disembarked through the flames without hastening a single step.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You're still here. Alright.
Scanning bulbs. 67 volts detected.
Those are flawless welds.
Radiographic inspection revealed non-metallic inclusions. Analysis suggests flux material.
How bad is the contamination?
5 millimeters over the length of the bulb. Greatest point of porosity is 997 micrometers.
That is well below tolerances. Check your thresholds. You're way overtuned.
Calibrating. Inspection passed.
I should think so.
I don't think they're talking about that one exactly because it's still on fire. And he said he put it out, so I don't think it's that one. More gear. Oh yeah, Ben Herrick, is that like Isn't that like another language? They speak to each other. It's like kind of like binary or whatever. Heavy bolt rifle. Bolt sniper. Magazine capacity. Range is better. Piercing is better. Reloading speed and rate of fire for this one is better. But firepower and accuracy is better for this one. Yeah, so by all accounts, this one is better. Cool. So I go into battle with a heavy bolter. Yeah. I hope... I mean, I understand why he doesn't. But at this point, I think it would be good for Titus to... Yeah, well, like I said, I know, I understand why Titus doesn't disclose everything to, like, Gadriel and Chiron, but at this point, I feel like it would be a good idea, so...
Time to go. I will not concede another loss to our enemies. Ready yourselves.
I didn't understand that.
Brother, you seem troubled.
I tire of reckless fools.
I hope you do not mean us.
Not
no.
unless you worship the Omnissiah.
Ah, then I share your distaste.
In case it was unclear, the Omnissiah is like the god of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Which is funny that they don't get, like, accused of heresy for that, but... Because don't you know you're supposed to be worshipping the God Emperor, blah blah blah. You know, the skeleton on his throne. Servant of the machine, Avrax. Tyranid forces surround the temple of Thasian. Breaking through their lines is the only way to retrieve Morias Luce. Enter the temple, extract the Magos, and bring him to safety aboard the Resilient. Reach the temple of Thasian, rescue Morias Luce. Okay. Simple enough. Oh, all right. I was getting kind of tired, and the game just doesn't want to work today. I just received another crash report, so never mind. Looks like we are gonna call this off anyway. Like, I just kind of had enough. So, yeah, true that. All right, this time for real. So, thank you all so much for watching. As always, God bless. I'll see you all next time.